Hey, hi! It is I, talking to you from Dubai. I'm not in Dubai. Anyways, Diablo IV, ladies and gentlemen.
Hell is coming.
Exciting stuff, right? Of course it is. It's Diablo. Your father played the hell out of it when it came out. One of the biggest names in video games, made by one of the most successful companies. Diablo 3 came out more than 10 years ago. So we're not getting those like every year. We've got every reason to be excited for Diablo 4. But I'm not. Why am I not excited? I'm gonna tell you, but I'm not gonna talk about lawsuit, monetization and Bobby Kotick. Because, come on, we all know video games are evil by now. They are made by humans. And don't forget that I'm stupid. I buy every exciting, promising game, including Diablo 1, 2 and 3. And I did enjoy playing them, but I couldn't help but start noticing some major problems with Diablo 3. The first is a very obvious one. For a game about hell and demons, it's way too bright and shiny and not spooky at all. Most Diablo fans agreed with me, were very vocal about that, and Blizzard did fix this problem with Diablo 4.
Bring Diablo 4 artistically more back towards like Diablo 2, the much darker style.
Nice! Next, the game is kind of boring to play. Every strategy applied to every enemy. The only place where you have to actually think in Diablo is the skill tree. You choose some synergizing abilities, and now everything that is left to do is press every button. And there is enemy variety. But it doesn't matter if the same rule applies to every one of them. Example time. This enemy spawns more enemies into the battlefield. This guy is buffing enemies around it, making them faster and stronger. And this enemy is dealing heavy damage from far away. These three enemies are different, but they're asking you for the same thing.
Kill me first.
Just press every button. Oh no, big guy with big health bar. Just press every button. It goes on for a while until you hit a wall. You die too quickly, enemies die too slowly. Back to the menu screen. You put on some items, you change some abilities, thinking over, back to pressing every button. You see what I mean? The moment-to-moment gameplay of Diablo is just not engaging because you just don't have to think about it. And if I'm not thinking about the game, I'm starting to think about my own problems and then I'm just sad. It's really as simple as that. If a game wants to keep me happy, it has to keep me thinking. Tears of the Kingdom came out last month. I played over 200 hours of this game, and I'm still thinking about it even when I'm not playing it. How do boats work? What the hell is that for? Huh? Oh my god. Well, yeah, that's how trains work, everybody knows that. Who is this sign even for? Yeah, right between... It's the angle, it's definitely the angle. I think we're golden. Perfect. How do cars work? Clearly a very engaging experience. I realize those are two very different games, but both of them are sequels to huge video game IPs that exist for over 20 years. And one of them is clearly trying much harder than the other. When they said Diablo 4 is gonna be an open world game, I got excited. So many possibilities. Maybe they'll use the open world to emphasize the differences between the classes. Like maybe the barbarian can't swim because he's heavy and all that, so he has to hijack enemy ships to cross the lake. The wizard could fly above the lake using mana or other resources. And the rogue can just swim freely because he's small and agile. Or maybe just generally, not class related, but mounted enemies go around the map and we can kill them and take their mounts. I'm sure the developers could come up with even crazier ideas, but they didn't. Instead, open world Diablo just means... horse. You get a horse. Diablo 4 is coming out 1 month after Tears of the Kingdom. This game is letting you fly a rocket that you fused to your shield up the sky. And Diablo is like, hey, it's been 10 years, I know, but I'm so much prettier. And I have a horse. Oh really? I never seen a horse in a video game before. And every review is like, it's still Diablo, it plays smoother, almost no bugs. I'ma give it 9 out of 10. Dude, how is your bar so low? The same old Diablo? That's not even a compliment. This is what high-level Diablo gameplay looks like. What is that? This is my gameplay and I can't even tell where is my guy. And yet, they're all dead. This game plays itself. You just make a build and let it play. This problem is just made worse when you take the difficulty level up. If all I wanted to see was numbers go up, there are plenty of games like that on mobile. When I played Hades 2 years ago, I felt like I'm playing the best version of Diablo. The skill tree and abilities are randomized, keeping you from playing the meta builds and encouraging you to play something you came up with. Runs are short, between 30 and 60 minutes. So instead of grinding for 60 hours to see the full potential of your build, a 4-hour session in Hades lets you play at least 3 different builds from start to finish. But the biggest, most important difference is the reactive gameplay style of Hades. In Hades, you have to time and aim your abilities. Wow. Genius idea, ladies and gentlemen. There's no MMO ability bar in Hades, because being skilled in Hades doesn't mean managing your cooldowns. Yes, it's very much still about creating synergizing builds, but that's only half of it. The other half is actually playing the build, you know? Like aiming some skill shots, dodging at the right moments, actually reacting to enemy attacks. Like, you can cancel enemy attacks by just hitting their projectiles mid-air. Diablo is definitely missing this kind of stuff, don't you think? I wish I could be more excited about Diablo 4, but after playing Hades and seeing all these flaws with Diablo, flaws that really didn't get fixed with 4. Hades 2 is on its way, there are plenty of good games to play. I think if Diablo 4 wanted more attention, it had to take some more risks.